Hi children, welcome back to our political science class. In the previous class we have discussed about the key features of federalism. In a federal system, the good thing is that it is safeguard and promote unity, and the second one is it also accommodates regional diversity. Because when I say diversity, in India there are many diversities in religion, language, customs, traditions and festivals. Now there are two routes to form federalism. First one is coming together federalism. What do you mean by this? The states come together on their own to form a bigger unit. Like this, it has happened in USA. Initially, it was 13 British colonies. It means USA has 13 British colonies. But today, it is 50 big states. And these states have come together to form a bigger unit. Second, they retain their identity and sovereignty. It means all the 50 states, they retain their identity as well as sovereignty. What is the meaning of sovereignty? Sovereignty is the supreme authority. But if I take a country like India, which has 29 states, different states have different powers. The states do not have sovereignty because they enjoy different powers. But the country has sovereignty. It means some other country cannot interfere in our political and internal matters. It means we, the people of India, our representatives, will take part in political and international matters, internal matters. Then, all the states in this type of federation has equal powers. So, one of the country is USA with 50 states, and then the other one is Switzerland with 26 states and Australia with 6 states. The second route is holding together form of federation, in which India also is a part of it. Now in this system, a country divides its power between the constituent states. It means the states of the country and the national government. The national government means central government. Second, the central government tends to be more powerful than the state government, as we all know that. Third, different constituent units of the federation have equal powers, unequal powers. I repeat, different constituent units of the federation have unequal powers. It means different states here have unequal powers. For instance, India have different states and union territories. These states and union territories have different powers. The countries which has this form of federation are India, Spain, Belgium, etc. So these are the classic examples of federalism formed by holding together. Now, what makes India a federal country? The Constitution declared India as a union of states. Second, the Indian Union is based on the principle of federalism. Third, the Constitution provides for a three-tier system of government, which we have already learnt, that is, central government, state governments and local governments. The good thing is that they enjoy separate jurisdiction clearly provided in the Constitution. It means the powers of the central government, the powers of the state government or the powers of the union government are different from that of each other. They are independently enjoy their jurisdiction. Next, The Constitution provided a threefold distribution of legislative powers. When I say legislative powers, powers to make laws. The legislative powers means powers to make laws. Now this distribution is between the union and the state governments. The legislative powers is distributed in between the union or the central government and the state governments. Now, how will they make laws? So that it is defined in a list. Those are union list, state list and concurrent list. Union list. This list includes subjects of national importance like defense of the country, foreign affairs, banking, communication and currency. Currency in the sense issuing of currency. So all these comes under union list. So related to these subjects, central government can legislate or make laws on these subjects. Next comes state list. The state list contains subjects of state and local importance. I repeat, the state list contains subjects of state and local importance like police, trade, commerce, agriculture and also irrigation. Now there are many topics that are not covered in these two lists, that is union list and state list. So they are seen in the concurrent list. Here is the concurrent list. This list includes subject of common interest of state and union. So the subjects which are involved in the concurrent list belongs to both the state and the union governments. Let's see, first one is forest. Forest which is of both national importance and state important also. So national reserves are there and state-wise also we have forests like Korangi etc. Second one, trade unions. So what are these trade unions, children? Trade unions are the associations of the employees or employers. Employees or employers. Employers means what? The owners, or the employees means the workers who are working in that organization. And also the independent workers. So it is relatively permanent formation of workers and it is not a temporary or casual combination of workers. Only for the permanent workers they'll be having this union, trade union. Okay. Now the last one is marriage. Next comes to the last list, that is the residual list. In the previous concurrent list, three subjects are involved, that is forest, trade and marriage. And in the third list, the subjects that do not fall in any of the above three lists, that is the union, state and concurrent. So those lists comes in this residual list. These include computer software which do not exist when our constitution was formed. When our constitution was formed, computer software is not existed, no. So that's why it also comes under residual list. Then second one is terrorism. So which of this terrorism also which did not exist before or just after India received independence. So these are recently developed problems or things. So they do not fall under any of the above three lists. Once again I repeat, children, only the computer software and terrorism are the two things which are included in the residual lists. That's all for today, children. Thank you.